If you had 40 years in front of you, what would you do? For the pharmaceutical industry, 40 years, it's the difference of time between the development of a molecule and the end of its commercialization for only the producer who developed this molecule. So it's not 40 years of exclusivity because you develop a molecule and now you can do whatever you want. You'll spend 5 years to develop your molecule. So to understand what kind of molecule you want, to synthesize it, then you need to purify it. This molecule, once it has been purified, needs to be controlled. We need to evaluate its toxicity. For that, there are different tests. There are in vitro tests, in vivo tests, and if it's okay, if no specific toxicity is showed, we can move on. When you move on, you don't go directly to the commercialization. First, you go on clinical tests. It's the step where the drug is used on the human being. So there are different stages during this step. And if there is absolutely no trouble, no side effect observed, you can pray to get the right to commercialize your drug. But if there is one trouble, you start from zero. So after a few years again, you can have the right to commercialize your molecule. So right now, from the development of your molecule to getting the right to commercialize it, you already spent 20 years. Now you have 15 years of exclusivity on this molecule. So you have to capitalize a lot. Why? Because the first 20 years, it wasn't for free. It had a cost. And moreover, if you see back in the history, you can see that after 20 years, 25 years, 30 years of commercialization, we can observe some side effects. So you have to prepare the trials too. And you have such a long life expectancy for your molecule on the market if it didn't become a recreative drug. That's a trouble. So welcome in the pharmaceutical industry. This week, we'll have a deeper understanding of what's happening during the development of a medicine. It will be in the same time the opportunity to explore, to understand a bit more some chemical concepts, which will be useful to understand a bit more the world of chemistry.